Hello, hello. We're laughing because Pascale just said she's going to try to not curse this whole episode. It's going to be a Christmas miracle if that happens, people.
Yes. We'll see.
Okay. I just don't believe that you even realize when you're doing it. That's the thing.
I usually don't.
Yeah.
I just started watching the show today, and I'm like, "Wow, that woman curses a lot." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I think I curse a lot."
You sure
So,
do. Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah,
Sometimes when I'm talking to you and you're on speaker and I'm like, you're in a public place, you just let it fly no matter what.
I'd like to say you're the only person that happens with, but you're not. And I think the lesson to learn here is
Don't put you on speaker.
never put me on speaker.
I know, but we're
Never.
having a fun conversation. I don't want it to end just because I have to go in a store.
Yeah. You might want to wear headphones then, or
That's a good
just,
idea. Yeah, that's a good idea,
yeah.
actually. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Headphones.
someone that you should always wear headphones while talking to in a public place.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be better though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think as when I think of it as a writer, right? If you save things for more, if you use things less, they mean more when you actually use them. So if you try to conserve it a little bit, but then apply it when it's really deserving, it will have more emphasis.
I have to say, I think it is always.
No, sometimes it's just like part of the sentence for no reason, and you know it. Come on. All right, guess what? Hold on a second. The dog. Hold on.
He was just behind you.
There is no way that dog is staying outside. It's raining.
I was just gonna ask what his decision was.
No, he's looking around, but you know he's going to come back in 5 seconds. All right. So anyway, I'm Selene Castrovilla,
I'm Pascal.
and
I
we
think we've
are.
established that.
We have to do it for the record. This is like a court thing. We have to.
Oh god, I feel like this is gonna haunt me.
We do it for the record. This is Life in Jest, a show that subscribes to Chaucer's sage words. Many a true word hath been spoke in jest. I said that on Thanksgiving when I had family. Somebody's tried to say they were just kidding about something. And I go, I host a podcast. It's called Life in Jest. And we say it's many a true word hath been spoken in jest. And I believe that you meant that. And they just didn't know what to say.
It's very interesting. Wow. Yeah.
I
I
put a
don't know if
plug in
I'd
for
know
the
what to say.
I put a plug in for the podcast while I was confronting the person. So there.
Wow. Oh, good for you. It's 2 birds, which is a terrible saying, but whatever.
It is. Nobody wants to kill any birds. I don't understand that.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a big bird fan,
No, you don't
but
want to kill
I'm
them.
not trying to kill them.
I saw a picture of like somebody was writing about turkeys and how they're really sweet and gentle, and there was like a picture of someone caressing the head of a poor turkey, and then I go there and I see like the dead turkey. I mean, I'm not. I really. I mean, I guess I am putting people down. I don't know. I feel bad for the animals. Look, you eat it, you eat it. But I think maybe we could have a little more thought about how much of it we consume. There's so many
No,
animals being eaten. All right,
I
maybe not.
know, but,
Whatever.
I mean, everybody has their own choice to make.
No, you're right. I just feel bad for the animal. I don't know. Something about that picture of the little turkey head being stroked. It's like, oh, this poor little turkey.
I agree. I mean, obviously, I have not and will not do that,
No,
but,
people do. And look, I ate meat. I mean, my life. It took me a long time
I
before. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I did too,
I
but,
just think sometimes we don't. I mean, I don't know. What am I going to do? That's how I feel. But anyway, we're going to do a fun episode. Our episodes about things we hate have been very popular with people. So I was like, what can we talk about that we hate? And we were just going to do a general like potluck of things we hate, but then we were like, well, why not do things about the holidays that we hate?
happy
So
holidays.
happy
Well,
holidays.
look at the shirt. You can't see the shirt I'm wearing, but I'm
No.
gonna say it.
Oh, very nice.
And
I
I've
love it.
also got some Christmassy earrings that I'm sure you can't see, but I was just given these. They're little cats with, you
No, I
know,
can't see it. Oh, that's cute. Wait, why are they Christmassy?
because like one of the cats is wrapped in like Christmas lights.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I was just given these and I think they're adorable. And I always like to wear holiday themed earrings.
It's true. It's true. You are a very theme kind of person with, that kind of stuff. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I
Cute.
did wear turkey earrings for Thanksgiving,
You did? Oh, that's hysterical.
and they have little snowflake ones I just bought for the winter, even though I hate snow, but whatever.
That is funny.
That is the beginning of the hate.
Really. Well, who likes do people do like it if they ski and stuff, I suppose. Well,
No,
why don't we
plenty of people like snow.
they do, but, those are people that don't have to, like, go out and walk in it for long periods of time and try to drive in it, I think. Alright.
No, I do know of someone who loves snow, and, good
They don't
for
care.
her.
They have
I
to
just
drive in it for, like, during a
yeah,
snowstorm. They don't mi
she's
wow, okay.
yeah, I mean, she appreciates the beauty of it.
Yeah, it
I
can be
do
pretty.
not. The first 5 minutes, I'm like, "Wow, that is very beautiful," and then the world happens, and it's disgusting and annoying.
It's pretty if you can stay home, but then you have to deal with the shoveling at some point. If it's in moderation, it's okay, but when it's excessive, it's like, "Oh, something else I have to deal with. I just don't need this."
Yes,
You
I
know?
agree.
And okay, hold on, he's back one more time.
Her dog is barking. He wants to come in. He had his outside moment, and now he's over it. I feel much the same way most of the time. There's no need to be outside. Sunshine is overrated.
Did you just say sunshine is overrated?
Yeah, I was saying the dog wanted to come back inside. He's over it, and I know how he feels because outside,
Yeah.
what's the point?
No,
Like, you
there's
go
no sun
outside for a little while, I'm over it.
wow. No, it's raining. There's no sunshine.
Yeah, no, I was saying in general. I'm not really an outside person. I will go outside with
Wow.
others, but if left to my own devices, I would probably never go outside.
Wow. I mean, we learned some of that in that episode when you went to that church thing and you were outside, uh, that episode with the phones in the trees that talk to the dead. Y
Yeah,
and yeah, you talked a little bit about your outdoor experience, so I think people could ascertain that that's not your favorite thing.
yeah. Sitting on the
I like
grass,
it
gross.
well, I don't love sitting on the grass, but I do love sitting outside, like, on a night like, on the deck and writing on a nice weather day. Oh, yeah. I like breathing in the fresh air. It does make me happier. I do feel better when I'm outside in good weather. Even, like, outside in bad weather briefly, it does feel refreshing a little bit, but then, of course, then the misery arrives.
My God.
You're hit with, like, "Okay, I can't even" but I do appreciate the outdoors, but like, certain areas I don't like the beach, no, I'm really not a beach person.
Uh,
It's annoying, it's lumpy, it's a lot of sand, obviously, but, like, you get in and you see it gets everywhere, it's like but, I mean, I guess in
can be.
moderation. Yeah,
You it's funny, when I go on vacation, like I'm going on vacation next week, and I am looking forward to sitting by the pool and sitting at the beach. If I'm here, home, where we live by the beach,
right,
I
you don't
go
go.
maybe once a year,
That's
and
funny.
then I'm like, I spend an hour there, and I'm like, "Why am I here?" But for some reason, if I'm someplace tropical, I'm all about that beach.
That's funny. I mean, I do like tropical for sure, but I guess I like it in moderation, like, also. But, yeah, here I don't ever do it. But anyway, this is the opposite episode. We're talking about the holidays.
Yes, the
So,
holidays.
okay. So we have lists, and I'm gonna say my first thing that I hate about the holidays in December are that they're too close to Thanksgiving. It's like we had that. That was a lot. That was a lot to deal with family and emotions and just a lot to come to grips with. I mean, I think I don't know anybody that has no emotion around Thanksgiving because it's a holiday that is like one of the few holidays in America that everybody celebrates. It's not religious, it's about being an American, basically, for right or for wrong or whatever. When we had I reran our Thanksgiving episodes about the truth of Thanksgiving. But yeah, so everybody has everybody can relate to the feelings of there's always some sort of feelings from your childhood, and various things, and it's just and also just the stress of one way or another preparing for it, either gonna go somewhere, make something. I don't know. It's just kind of stressful, I think. So we need more time to recover than what like, instantly, you're thrown into the like, Black Friday, right? And now Black Friday is before Thanksgiving because they start like, the week of Black Friday. So you I was very shocked when I went on Amazon and they were like, "Black Friday sale starts now," and it was, like, the Monday before Thanksgiving. I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, I
So
was
there's
excited.
it's a lot, though, the pressure I mean, I guess this is another thing. I appreciate Amazon being able to, the ease of getting things or whatever, but I also feel so overwhelmed, like, picking something out because there's so many options for it, and I guess I have OCD that way where I kind of have to I can't be like, "Oh, this is a really good deal, I'll just take that." No, I have to go through everything and make sure I've gotten the best thing, which I really don't like about myself because in the scheme of things, what am I gonna really save, you know? But I cannot break that pattern. Like, I just feel like,
Yeah.
well, so there's all that anxiety. So now I had a whole week worth of it rather than I thought it was gonna start I thought maybe Thursday would start, but I didn't think it was gonna start so soon. So and I did get stuff, and now I've gotten too much stuff. When things are on sale, but they're a size and you don't know what size you are, right? So I got a couple of sizes of things, so I'm definitely gonna have to return stuff, but I just didn't wanna lose the sale of it because sometimes the sales are really good. And then I needed a suit, so I bought 2 suits because I wasn't sure which one would fit, if either, but we'll see. So now I got these packages here. Whenever I'm confronted with the packages, I'm like, "Oh my god, what have I done?" So anyway, that is another complaint I have about the stress of finding the best deal and then thinking like, is it even worth it to buy this thing at all? And buying things for others. I guess all that is combined into one little thing. And the fact that I wish we had some more time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's
I agree in a way. I think Thanksgiving starts the whole thing off, even though it seems to be earlier and earlier every year. But yeah, it starts with that stupid Macy's Day Parade. And the first thing I hate are parades.
that's a
Hate
good point.
them.
Yeah.
I'm not standing in the street to watch other people walk down the street. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what? Someone dancing down the street does not do it for me. Big balloons, who cares? I'm not freezing and having no place to pee because people are walking down the street. I
That's
mean,
true.
if
The peeing is a problem. Yeah.
I don't even want to watch it on TV. Care it is really hard not to curse, but I could not care less about people walking down the street. I think it's stupid. I understand other people like it, and by all means, go to your parade, do what you got to do. But I've been to them and I have regretted it.
Yeah.
Hate it. Hate, hate, hate.
Yeah, and they're very congestive of everything, like, like, if
Yeah,
you're there, forget about leaving, you know what I mean? To get out of there
right.
is a nightmare, nightmare,
Yes. That's
yeah.
another thing. The New Year's Eve ball, like, there's part of me that's like, wow, that would be
That's a
kind of
nightmare.
cool. But
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
getting shoved
no,
in where you can't leave.
no, it's awful, and it's worse and worse now, it's worse than it ever was.
It is.
Yeah,
Probably since 9/11, it's gotten
yeah,
way worse.
I guess,
Like,
but yeah.
you are packed in, there's security, you can't leave, which is a good thing. I mean, obviously, you want security at a
Well,
big
you're
event
right,
like that.
but to go there, like, and be trapped there for
Yeah, no,
hours, like, you would
sounds
have to wear
terrible.
I mean, you'd have to wear an adult diaper, wouldn't you? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
and
other
once
possible
again, it is to watch a big ball come
Right,
down. Who cares? I don't
exactly.
even watch it on TV unless I'm out.
Right, it's silly, you're right, and I don't know why people do that. I mean, I guess I can understand watching the ball with a group of people, like, in a warm place, that because that's the countdown, whatever, for the new year or whatever time constraint we've given. Is it even a real thing or do we just create this? I don't even know. But, that's an interesting thought. But to go there, I mean, I did it once and I was a
Yeah.
teenager, so I had much you have much more patience for things when you're a teenager. It's like you have the excitement of it, but oh my god, everybody went wild, and I was holding a box of cannolis from Little Italy, and they all went flying. People probably
Yeah,
got hit on the head with cannolis,
yeah,
because I couldn't it was just out of control. It was out of control.
yeah.
Leave it to me to have a box of cannolis.
This is the same reason I don't ever get floor tickets for any show because people do not know how to control themselves, and I don't want any
You're
part of
right.
it.
You're right.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't want lunatics, especially a lot of the bands I like, it gets crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't generally like crowds where you're kinda squished in with people, like, that makes me
No.
very claustrophobic. I went to the Halloween parade, in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, New York,
Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village.
Greenwich Village, and I was like I had to leave. I was like, "This is
I
freaking
know,
me out."
you actually talked about this in
Did
another
I?
episode. Yes.
Guys, I don't remember anything I talk about, so, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I don't like parades either. You're right. And if you're home watching it, I think if a kid's watching it, it's one thing. They could have fun watching it, but I don't understand why adults get glean any. And it's the same balloons pretty much every year anyway. Now I used to take my
Yeah,
kids, I took my
yeah,
kids to watch them blow up, and even that, it was more of a ritual. And boy, I'll never forget lugging that stroller around was a like up and down
I
sub
know.
because you couldn't park close. So then I don't know. One time my mother and I took the subway and we had this bulky stroller that we're carrying up the subway steps. I'm like, "What are we doing here? He's never gonna remember this."
No, I mean, and just imagine that's people's lives every day. They have to lug that stroller into the
Yeah.
subway. That's a
I think
pain.
that well, now like, there are definitely stops that have, I think more and more stops have elevators now, so
Yeah,
hopefully people have that.
I
Yeah.
I really hope so because that's
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, places need to
Yeah.
be accessible for everybody.
Yeah, I think they
Um,
have more and more, so hopefully.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like I get pride parades, and not just the actual
Oh,
pride
we're
parade,
not
but
putting down the reason why they have a parade, we're just saying that parades are, you know,
yeah,
we don't like parades, but we're not
no.
telling anybody not to have them, and everybody,
No, go enjoy the
fine.
parade. I'd rather, a very short cocktail party than can achieve the same thing.
One time, do you remember when we happened to be in the city on Columbus Day? We took the kids to the museum and the park and over there, and we heard
Yes.
they had it was like, we heard this song, and we're like, "We know this melody," and they were singing in Italian. We're like, we know this," and
Yeah.
all of a sudden the guy goes, "Oh, Mandy." We're like, "Oh my god, it's Barry Manilow. It's someone singing Mandy in Italian."
And do you remember we came up from the subway kind of in the parade? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why it never occurred to
'Cause
us that there
we had no intention of going to the parade, it's just that we happened into it.
no,
Yeah.
we were going to the Central Park Zoo.
Yeah, yeah. That was funny.
It's so funny.
Alright, so my second thing is that Mariah Carey song over and over and over and over. All I want for Chris I mean, what is this is like water torture, or what do they call
Yes.
it? I can't I don't understand how they can play it it's actually the first few times you hear it in your life, it's like, okay, it's cute, whatever. But you cannot stand something that much. Nothing. It could be the greatest work of musical genius in the world, and you still like, it's enough. It's enough.
Yes.
This is not the greatest work of musical genius. It's fine. Like, if she gets royalties, I mean, she's golden, I think, because this is the most played holiday song, and I don't know why. Why don't we have new songs at least? Well, instead, I
No.
happened to read this. This came out in 1994, the year my son Michael was born and your daughter was born. And this is like, what? This continues to be played over and over and over, especially when I used to have a store. And so we had music on. And then you really want to die because it's like, I can't take it. It was like every hour, you
There
know?
is nothing worse than working in a store over the holiday seasons for
Yes.
many reasons.
The
But that
same songs over and over and
yes.
over.
I don't know when
Oh,
as a people we decided that that song, that George Michael song, and I love George Michael, but
yeah.
it's enough. Everybody,
It's enough.
that last Christmas, I
Yeah,
oh my god, we
that's
get it.
another one. I
And
mean,
that they
but
play
it's
over
like,
and over.
why
How
are
have
they
we
doing that?
decided? Yes, as
Yeah.
a people, we have decided that, like, these 4 songs are gonna play. I love that Waitress's song too, the one, that
Yeah,
Christmas wrapping,
yeah.
but enough already. It's enough.
Right. Why aren't I mean, doesn't anybody make any new songs? I guess not. Like, it's kind of,
No,
like,
I
crazy, right?
guess we none of us care that I'm sure there are new songs. There have to be. There's no way there aren't, but,
I don't
we'll
know.
just have to wait. I'm sure there'll be another one eventually, but it'll just be thrown in the rotation with those other ones.
Alright, well, I had a few songs. I'm just gonna say and Hanukkah, okay, that Adam Sandler song, okay, what the hell? How many times can we hear Adam Sandler do the same song? Okay, because
He
I
hasn't.
thought
He
Hanukkah
has
songs
changed it. He
really?
has changed it over the years, yes.
Okay, but it's the same stupid like, it's the same song.
I agree, and I
I can't
loved that song, but
let's
no,
have
it's
another
enough.
we need why don't we have more Hanukkah songs? I don't understand, like, why can't we have more Hanukkah songs than the one Hanukkah song? There's
I
definitely
think
I mean,
that's
we have
why
the
he
old
did
ones.
it. Yes,
Yes, but why didn't anybody else do anything?
I don't
Why is
know.
it only this once? It can't be anymore. I can't, okay? I get it. I get it. I get the song. I can't hear the same song over and over again. I just can't take it. I can't
Yeah,
thankfully, I don't have a store anymore, right? But I just even when I think about it, I feel like I just hear it replaying in my head. They need more songs for these holidays. Refresh
yes,
songs, refresh songs. I mean, I know people love music. Honestly, I'd be okay with no holiday music. Just let's chill. How about silence? Instead of Silent Night, the song, just silence, silence. Because maybe Christmas and Hanukkah could be a time of reflection. Now I'm reaching. I'm reaching, I know. So, all right, I know I've gone too far. But anyway, that's now
okay,
I guess
yeah.
I do like silence. Go ahead. Your turn.
God, so many things I hate. I didn't really write anything down. Okay, you know what? That's a big one for me. I no longer work in a retail store, but many, many, many years I spent working in various stores. And that's when at the holiday season brings out the worst in humanity. When you go to a store, act right. What is wrong with people? Christmas and Hanukkah, the holidays makes people into monsters. Monsters. What is wrong with
What
people?
do they do? What specifically are you referring to?
They are they have no patience. They want what they want immediately. If you don't have what they want, it is your fault. If you're not
Yeah,
quick enough, it is your fault. If somebody else grabs something they wanted, it is their fault. People at the holidays are supposed to be happy times. We all know they're not, but that's another story. It getting things that they think people want turns them into I have been yelled at. I don't think I've ever been yelled at during the regular year, but Christmas
really?
time, I have absolutely been yelled at for no
Oh, wow.
good reason. Yeah, people get, I don't know, they get stressed out and then they lose their minds. I work, I think this probably was the worst. Black Friday is a terrible, I don't know if it still is. I haven't done it in quite a few years, but Black Friday was like hell. I mean, but I don't know if anybody else besides New York and New Jersey remembers Fortunoff's. I worked
Sure.
Fortunoff's. They had a store. They had the regular store, and in that same parking lot, they had the holiday slash summer store. So the holiday store was like a big thing. People went there. It was decorated beautifully. There were trains running through. I mean, it was like a
Oh,
holiday
yeah,
thing.
yeah, now I
People would
remember.
go
Yeah,
not even just to
yeah.
shop, but to have that holiday experience. They did a really nice job. But then the day after Christmas, everything goes on sale for at least 50% off. I worked it 1 year. It was a nightmare. If people are bad during the regular holiday season, these people I I don't think I looked up
People
more
looking for the
than
bargains.
once. They will run each other over. The lines are
Wow.
endless. The arguments about how much things are endless. I know I go on about David Sedaris, but every holiday I read his Santaland diaries. If you want to know about the horror of humanity on the holidays, read that book. He talks about being a
Okay.
Macy's elf.
God, does he? That's funny. It's cute.
So, yeah, I know I went on about it, but anybody who's ever worked retail, you had a store. These people are
No,
just
I
out of
know. It
control.
wasn't as yes, they are very demanding, and especially if you have a labor-intensive thing, like I had a gift basket business, right? And then there was yeah, the people they want it now. "I want it now, daddy," like it's yeah,
Yes.
and it's always they never want the pre-made ones. You could have, like, every
No.
pre-made one in every style, but then they want it their way, so then you have to make it, and, like, it's hard. It takes time. You wanna do it right, and, it's a lot. Till the end, and then in the end, everybody takes the pre-made ones because 'cause they're desperate, which I love.
Yeah.
I always like the very end, the
I
desperate
You
moments.
know what? I find the desperate people at the end are usually nicer because they know
Yeah.
they've run out of choices,
Yes,
and
it's
they're
true.
gonna take
Yeah.
what they can get, and they're
But,
not for
sometimes they're
some
not even
reason.
desperate, sometimes they're just, like, people that were like, "I know I'll get something, so whatever," like, they're
Right.
kind of casual
Yeah.
about it. So, those people are very chill, and they're, like, in a good mood because they don't really care. They didn't expect
Right.
anything perfect, like, and they're usually my baskets were always beautiful, so they were, like, appreciative that they were getting something even nicer than they thought they were gonna get. So, that was
Yes.
good.
I did
But
work at your store
the
during the
whole
holidays,
yeah,
and I
it was
agree.
crazy, and the amount of, shred on that floor every night,
Yeah.
'cause we use the shredded stuff.
Yeah.
It was just covered in shred, and the vacuum always got clogged because I don't know what maybe we shouldn't have used a vacuum. We should have just used, I don't know what, like a rake or something, because we never learned the lesson
Yeah.
that vacuum was constantly messed up. Talk about an eggplant thing. They say that, it's that eggplant thing where you keep doing the same thing over and over, like trying to talk to an eggplant. The eggplant doesn't answer. I did the
Yeah.
same thing with that vacuum every night. Why didn't we think, like, maybe this is not the best thing to do?
That was another thing I hated. I hated vacuuming at the end of the night. I'm like,
It's
it's just
awful. Who would like
you've
that? It's
you had the
awful.
longest day ever, and then you have to top it
Yeah,
off with vacuuming an entire store. That was just the worst.
it's awful. And it's always
Yeah.
a mess because so many people because somehow
Yes.
the stuff got all over the place. Must have been the customers treaded it or we treaded it. Probably we treaded it
Yes.
when we were helping people because it was behind the counter because it was everywhere. And, I don't think the cleanup for any store is good. I see restaurants
No.
working so hard to clean.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the cleanup must be the worst of the whole night for the
Yes.
restaurants, you know?
I'd have to say there's a few things that I want to tell people who have never worked in retail and don't think that these people are human. Somebody has to clean up your mess. When you pick that stuff up and drop it wherever in the store, there are people who have to stay there after work and take all that stuff and fix it. We have to fix everything that you discarded all over the store. We have to fix the bathrooms and clean them. We have to pick up everything after. When I go to a store now, I put stuff back where I found it, and also, I am nice to these people. All they're doing is going in and doing their job. They have no control over how much anything is. They have no control over if there's no stock. They're just trying to
Yeah,
do their job and make some money and go
right.
home. Don't give them a
Yeah,
hard
I
time.
agree.
It's not okay.
Exactly.
I mean, unless they
No, I
get
know, it's true.
nasty with you, then it's on. But
Oh, right,
otherwise,
that's right,
yeah, there's no
right.
reason
Yeah,
to be
you're right.
angry at them.
Yeah, no.
You know? And you
I
wouldn't
know,
want
it's
somebody
true.
coming to
I
your
think
job and doing that.
it's kind of like the same concept as the road rage. Like people snap, but it's not even that they're mad at that person. Usually, I mean, someone cuts you off, you're not happy or whatever, but the amount of rage, it's all the frustrations of their life in that moment, right? And I think that's what happens in the stores with people, acting like
Yes.
that too. This is where it just comes pouring out that snap moment. I think that unfortunately people in retail are right in the line of fire for all these snap moments. you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But,
Yeah.
if you can, try to
That's
be
why
kind to
I'm so glad
people.
that I don't I absolutely. I mean, why don't we have such a hard life in general, right? The one thing we do have is our kindness in humanity, right? Let's be kind to each other. And I don't even think I have to make an effort anymore. I really am kind, and I really do wish people, a happy people are always surprised. Like if I'll be like, "Well, have a great," I'll say something and they'll be like, "Whoa, she just said something nice to me." Like, like
Yeah.
they're not used to getting that. It's sad.
No, it's very sad. And that's like in every service industry. People act like the people that are helping you are not people, they don't count. And
Yeah.
I
Terrible.
I mean, if that was your friend or your family, would you treat them the same way? It's another human being. There's no reason to treat anybody like they're less than.
I
That
agree.
really,
And,
really makes me upset.
you
I don't
really
like
I mean, I guess you see the way people are, how they treat somebody that is, quote, unquote, "serving them," you can really learn a lot about a person that way, for sure. And
yes,
I
and
guess it comes out most this time of
uh
year.
when somebody does it that I'm with or I witness, I can't. That's disgusting. I can't even watch
No,
them.
yeah, it's
Whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
I didn't mean to make it such a big thing. That's a really big pet peeve of mine
No, I know, you're right.
amongst
Well,
the other
I have some more songs.
12,000.
Well, I have this other song. There's a few songs I have, but one of them is called, do you know the song "The Christmas Shoes"?
No.
They used to
What is
we
that?
used to hear this in my store too. We used to leave on, like, one radio station. Now remember, my store was before Sirius, and I guess it probably could. I mean, I think you have to have holiday music on if you have a retail store. People kind of
Yeah,
expect that.
definitely.
Maybe it would be better with Sirius. Maybe they throw more variety. I have no idea what they do with Sirius, but this was at a time when you only had the regular radio stations, and it was WPLJ. And I think this was on at least once an hour too. There's a lot of depressing Christmas songs. Howard had played a bunch of them once. Like they were
Yes.
awful, right? But you
Yeah.
don't really hear most of them. Those they were like tragic. This one is tragic, and it used to play at least once an hour. It was a
What is it?
slow song about, thank God. It's about a little
No.
kid that goes into a
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks, I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
shoe store to buy shoes for his mother. And it turns out it happens to
No.
be Christmas and the mother's dying, and it's shoes for the mother to wear when she goes to heaven.
Oh my
That's what the
God.
song is.
That's
It's
awful.
awful. It's awful. It's awful. And they play it. They used to play it on the hour, like right after Mariah Carey. You got the Christmas shoes on.
No. Oh my God.
You wanna, like, shoot yourself. It's like,
That is so
it's like,
sad.
"Hurry." For some reason, he's having trouble getting the clerk to give him the shoes. He's like, "Hurry, sir. She doesn't have long." I'm like, "What? What is and where's your parent? Why did your parents send you out to buy these shoes?"
Oh my God. That is
God,
awful. I
everything's
never
wrong
heard
with
that
this song. The
song.
idea that you need good shoes to go to heaven is alone is bizarre. Right?
Yeah, I can't believe I never heard this
It's
song. That's
maybe I bet
wow.
you heard it, but you didn't pay attention to the words, like, because it is played. I'm sure you must have been in my store when it played, and
I'm sure.
I I'm the type of person that really does listen to all the words and things, like, but a lot of
I
people just sort of let them
No,
pass or
I
whatever.
usually do too. I
Well, I
mean,
don't know. Maybe you were just busy and you didn't notice it, like, I'm telling you, this song,
It's
I guarantee if you
possible.
hear the melody that you've heard it, because it's this certain chord, it's so depressing. I like, what has happened here? My God, I can't. It's awful. Why would they
That's
play that? And they
wow.
do. I don't know if they play it anymore, but they used to. I do see it on lists, like, I was looking up lists, and people definitely put this on the list of things that are so upsetting about the holidays. So, it's still
Wow.
the song is still around. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, I know. Okay, your turn. That was a downer.
I don't know how to top that. I don't know how to top
You know,
that.
to top it.
That I don't know how to follow it, I should say,
Right. You're right, right.
but I'll try. Okay. This is one I have so many pet peeves. What is wrong with me? Okay. I There's 2 things about holiday decorations, of course, that bother me. A, let's keep it tasteful, people. Your yard does not have to
Yeah.
be every available space does not have to be filled. It's too much. Less
You're
is more,
right.
people.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And,
they don't know that
you
at
know,
Christmas for sure.
yeah, and you don't need to take out your decorations from 1952. It's enough. Replace it. Move on. You don't have to have everything new, but come on. Those old plastic things that you know are rotting inside, just it's all right to
I
throw them
wrote that
away.
down too. Yeah, those old plastic things are so gross.
Just
Yeah,
move on.
yeah.
Move on. If it has sentimental value to you, by all means keep it, but we don't need to see it. I know that's mean, but it's enough already. And also,
You know
after
what they say
Christmas
about these
or
things if they're old and you love them? Okay. No, I was
what
just gonna say they tell like, take a picture of it.
yeah,
If
take
you
a
if you
picture.
love something and it's old, just take a picture. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
anyway, go
Uh,
ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, it's okay. Also, and this goes for every holiday, because I swear I want to write letters to people and leave it in their mailbox. Put it away. The holiday's over. Move on with your life. Be done. It's annoying.
Uh-oh. We lost Pascal. It says I have to make sure I have a stable internet, but she's gone. Uh-oh. Maybe she'll come back.
Hello?
You're up sideways?
You're sideways. What is
No,
happening?
you're sideways.
I don't know how to correct that.
Well, it doesn't matter. It'll be funny. I don't know what happened. You told me I need a stable internet connection, but you're the one who kept vanishing.
You disappeared too, and then I went back in the studio and you were gone. I was
Well,
by myself.
I just rebooted it because I saw you come back twice, but you didn't see me, and then you just weren't there.
I just turned
So
the phone around. I don't know why my phone is now not doing what the fuck? God.
did it. Well, you had a reason.
Are we recording? Is this happening?
Yeah. Yes, it's recording. Says for okay, it kept the recording. That's good news. Says
Good.
42
Okay.
minutes. Yeah.
All right.
So okay. Well, that was weird. You were in the middle of talking about the gross, ugly plastic things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And after the holidays, take your stuff down.
Yeah.
The middle of February is not okay. Nobody wants to see your stuff. It's another holiday. Move on.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I'm a psycho and I take it down literally 5 seconds after the
Yeah,
holiday
you're
ends,
really yeah.
everything is gone.
You're a
I
lot.
I
You're a lot.
understand that that's crazy. I
Yeah.
get it. I don't suggest people do that, but sometimes it's enough already. It's been over. I understand people want to wait until Little Christmas or I don't know about other holidays. I don't know.
Little Christmas.
Honestly, I don't even know how old I was before I heard of this Little Christmas. I'm like, I don't
I
even know what that is.
I don't know what it is either. What's Little Christmas?
I don't know. It's something that people use as an excuse to keep their stuff up.
I don't know Little Christmas. I know Greek Easter.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
that
Yeah.
yes, I
I
know
don't know
Greek Easter
this
too.
I do not know Little Christmas is who? For who? The
I don't
Italians?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know. Maybe it's the time because they have a different day when Santa comes or something, and they call him something else.
I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
know.
know.
I
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
I don't
Little
know any of these
Christmas.
things.
Well, it's true. It is sort of depressing when you see them afterwards. But even like I don't know those plastic things, the way they line them up, it's like a lineup.
Yeah.
It's like they're It's like I just can't help but thinking of, like, not pleasant things when I see the lineup of these things, and there's no finesse. There's no
No,
finesse,
it goes
and
from a lineup to a
yeah.
drive-by shooting.
Well, I mean, first of all, I was gonna say that the line since you brought it up, the plastic does remind me of, like the execution of the Tsar's family or, something, like the waiting. I hate that, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but,
Yeah, the
also
next morning, it looks terrible.
well, that's what you're talking. I'm just talking about the plastic ones looking like a lineup, but now those blow up ones all look
Yeah,
awful. In the morning, they all look like they've been murdered in a drive-by for sure.
yeah.
And are they even any fun? Like, they're so it's like overdone. It's like everybody has them in excess, right? It's just so typical. I think Christmas drives me the most crazy because it's a perfect example of the excess that Americans are in. They have to do everything overboard. And everybody has to have it. If someone else has it, they have to have it. And they're not even creative. And maybe originally those blow up things were creative when they first came out, but it's like, okay, we've seen them, been there. Do we really need them? No, we don't. It's like, move on. Okay. I guess if you have a little kid that really loves it, but I
I
mean,
do think that's kinda nice. If you have
yeah,
kids
if a
and you
little
do this
kid,
stuff,
but
sure.
yeah, but like a ton of them, like, you don't, you go, a lot of people go overboard. I don't know. And my kids, I remember my boyfriend brought something. I told him to bring, he said he had these blow ups. I told him to bring the snowman. Instead, he brings Santa. Why'd you ask me? And so my kids didn't care about the stupid blow up at all. They were like, whatever, because kids see this stuff everywhere. So it's not a novelty anymore if they see it at their own house. So we blew it up, and I live on a dead end, and it was waving at my Jewish neighbors, Santa. You know, like, why do we need this? Why do we need this?
I don't know. I have to admit, there's some that I do think are cute, and I get it. Like I said, if you have little kids, like, that's
If the kids
fine.
like it, it's fine, but I just think the excess of it. People can't have just one anymore. They have to have a ton of them on their lawn. And then, yeah, in the morning they look awful. I
Yeah,
know.
because they're
Yeah.
all
I think the kids,
deflated.
if your kid's little, they'll probably be upset that something happened. Like,
I know. I know. It's not for me. I do decorate. I don't know why. Nobody sees it but me for the most
yeah.
part, because
Well, it's
I
good
don't
that you still
encourage
like it.
visitors, but I do decorate. I enjoy it. I'm sitting at my fake fireplace, and I just
Wow.
bought new Christmas stockings for me and the cat. They have their initial on their Christmas stocking. Yeah, whatever. It was on sale, so I went with it.
It's nice. There's definitely two sides to you with that stuff. You have that festive thing, and then you have the
I
bah humbug thing
do.
too. You have both.
I
Yeah.
I love the holidays and I hate the holidays. It's weird to celebrate Christmas. I think Christmas is mostly for people who aren't religious at all.
Yeah, there's a real dichotomy. The whole thing's a mess. It's all over the place.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I am not religious in any
No.
way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. My family wasn't, but we're all about Christmas for some reason.
I didn't know what religion was until I moved to the 5 towns. I think
I
it's 2nd
know.
grade. And I didn't I just thought everybody got presents. Like, I there was no attachment to anything religious about it at all, and
Yeah,
I didn't
me
even
too.
understand.
I didn't either. I didn't know that that was a thing. I just know that one day a year I get some presents and maybe Santa Claus brings them. I don't even think I really believed in that either.
Well, good for you. I regret telling my kids that the lie of Santa, and that is on my list, okay? Because I think you're setting your kids up for a major disappointment, right? And now Michael took it fine. He didn't care. He was pretty laid back. At least, who knows? Because I've recently discovered that something's bothered him more than he's ever let on. So who knows how he was affected by the news about Santa. Casey was another story. He did not want to believe it, right? He's smart enough that he did, somewhere in his heart, he knew that there was no, he knew already, but he loved the idea of it. And he goes, if I find out that Santa's not real, someone's going to pay. He's something to that effect. I'm like, wow. And he's right though. Like, why did we lie to him?
Uh,
Why not? Why can't it be magical that we put presents under the tree for them. Like, why does Santa get the credit anyway?
I don't know. Listen, I'm still gonna lie.
I don't know. I mean, obviously,
I
I'm going to go along with it if with people. I'm not going to burst any kids' bubbles, but I think we are. It is. It's like it's like a loss of innocence in life. It's really kind of tragic how we're born with such innocence and trust, and little by little, it all gets smashed away, taken away. And then we're just like these fractured adults. We're just a mess because of all the things that were out of control of our parents. Like there's enough things of life that just get shattered that you can't help. But then we put on this lie that could have been helped. So that's how I think of it now. It's fine. Think it, but Casey really was like, wow, he made me really think about that. And I remember my mother got really mad. Like when I got to that school in second grade, I made friends with someone named Miriam, and she's like, my mother did not like her because she told me there was no Santa. And I'm like, I would have found out sooner or later. I hope.
Yes, I have to tell you, my kids apparently knew there was no Santa for a long time, and they let me just go on. They said, I guess it made me happy. So
Oh,
they
that's
were
cute.
like, okay. Yeah, I thought
They
that
were
was really
probably
sweet.
afraid they would get less presents if they admitted they.
No, I always made like a big deal out of it, the
Yeah,
cookies, and I always
yeah.
hid the presents somewhere like outside of the house, you
You hid
know,
the presents outside the house.
not outside, but in a different location. Like I would
Wait a
put them in
minute.
the
You didn't
trunk
put
of
them
my
on.
car or the
Really?
garage or
You mean before Christmas?
not.
I thought you
Yes,
meant you
and
made them go searching for them.
no, no, and then I would bring them in after they went to sleep. I did the cookie thing, I'd make the cookies, and then I'd eat the cookies and leave
Yeah.
crumbs and
Yeah, we did
share
that
it.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did that.
and the note that I would write
Yeah, the
in my
note.
left hand
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
don't
know. I
know.
wrote notes to Michael after because, like, one time he didn't get a gift that something happened, and I wrote him a note from Santa explaining it. And another time, some reason I gave him ravioli that I wanted him to eat with spinach. For some reason, I thought that was healthy because I was a mess too, I guess. But there was this ravioli that had spinach in it, so I wanted him to eat the ravioli. So I put a note. This was like not even at Christmas time. Santa sent him a note to eat this ravioli, and I was like, "You have to eat your Santa ravioli." I mean, like, so I
Did it
really
work?
did use. Michael was very obedient. Yeah. um, I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to give him this ravioli, but maybe just spinach. Maybe just eat spinach. But yeah, I really took full advantage of the letters for sure. Not just
Yeah,
Santa, but other people too. Easter Bunny, they all wrote
yeah,
letters.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always did them in my left hand because for some reason I thought that small children would recognize my handwriting.
No, you're right. They could, but I would write it like tiny. Like, I would write it like
Yeah.
really, really tiny, like I think in block letters. I don't even know, but yeah. Oh my God, what a
Listen, I'm still gonna do it with those grandbabies. Everything is signed from Santa. I think I'm pretty sure I still sign even my kids' stuff from Santa.
Well, Michael believed in Santa, and he wanted the baby Dill doll, like from Rugrats. And
Yeah.
for some reason, I let Gina get it for him, my sister-in-law, and she wanted the credit for it. So it was bad enough. I should have just, why I let her get it, I don't even know. Another moment where I wasn't thinking clearly because he didn't get it under the tree and he was all upset about that. I'm like, well, maybe Santa brought it somewhere else. But then she wanted the credit. She didn't want to say Santa gave it to him. Like, why can't you? You got to play along.
She
Then he
wanted
thinks Santa doesn't
eh,
love him.
yeah.
Well, I should have just gotten him the stupid doll. I don't even know why I did that, but
No. For some reason, I just told my granddaughter, who is like 1, I was like, "Santa is gonna come to your house, and he's gonna come to grandma's house and grandpa's house and blah, and on and on." And I'm like,
yeah.
"This child doesn't understand what I'm saying, but I will keep that lie up forever."
Yeah, okay. Well, not forever. At some point, she'll know.
I just told you I'm still signing my kids' packages, Santa.
What? Wait, no, I missed that part. You sign your children's packages now, Santa.
That's
They
right.
know there's no. What? That's silly. Come on.
We all know there's no Santa.
Wow. Okay. I don't know. The illusion is gone from me. And honestly, Santa, I might as well say this, like, there's the
Uh-oh.
sexualizing of Santa.
What? What do you
Well,
mean?
the song Santa Baby is another one. that is like sexualizing Santa. Like, what is that about?
Oh my god, that's awful.
That's
You're right.
disgusting.
I know, I agree. I agree.
I saw that on a list, and they put a picture of a guy like that, like with a Santa hat and like but a sexy bare body. I'm like, ew.
But yeah, there's that
Yeah.
other song that they kinda changed. What was that song? "Baby, It's Cold Outside," because it
Because
sounds kinda
that was what
rapey.
it is kind of rapey. Like he's trying to push her into staying out to stay, staying. How did they change it?
I forget.
Did they?
I
I didn't
feel
know they changed it. I thought
I
they
pretty
just
much
canceled it. I didn't know they changed it.
no, I could be wrong, but if anybody wants to investigate that further and let me know, go right ahead.
I feel like Howard had a different version of it, but I don't know if it was changed in general.
No,
But
I feel like it was changed.
all right.
Yeah, I would have
I
to
don't
look
know.
that up, but we all know I'm not going to.
No.
So, feel
Well,
free.
there's another if we're gonna talk about that, there's one other song, "I Saw a Mommy Kissing Santa Claus." I think that's pretty traumatic for a child because we as adults, we know, "Oh, yeah, it was dad," but they don't explain it to the kid, like, so the kid thinks that mom's cheating on dad with Santa Claus. I mean,
With
like, what is
Santa
that?
Claus. Yeah,
With
that's
Santa
weird.
Claus. Yeah,
That's so weird.
a lot of weird things going on.
Yeah, oh, I forgot all about that stuff. Oh,
No, and then seriously, like, we wonder why we're so messed up as adults. Well, it's all this traumatic stuff happening to us that nobody ever explains.
yeah, I guess that's true. That's a bummer. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Well, this is things we hate about Christmas. We didn't say we were gonna do we're not doing like a
Yes.
Christmas cheer. This is just fun, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh,
You have an
I have one. This is my last one. Of why can't we just say happy holidays? I know people get mad about the Merry Christmas thing, but yeah, not everybody celebrates Christmas.
agreed.
I know we've
Yeah.
gone on about Christmas this episode because the two of us, that's what we celebrate. There are so many.
Yeah.
Some people don't celebrate anything. So just say happy holidays and move on. Who cares? Why is it such a big deal?
Oh, because they take it like you're destroying their holiday. Well, the reason I don't say anything that I did say the Adam Sandler song, but I don't really have anything that annoys me about Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, like because
Me
they're
neither.
they're much because they're not so overboard. So therefore, we don't have that many. There's no critique about it.
I
But
agree. But just say
but
happy
and I grew
holidays.
up in
Who's it
in
gonna
a
hurt?
very I know. I grew up like mostly Jewish neighborhood, and nobody's overboard about it. It's very nice. I think that Jewish people handle their holiday with finesse. They're not too overboard or anything. And and the people with Christmas really could learn a lot about that. And Kwanzaa, you really don't hear about much at all.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know. You
I'm
know,
gonna be honest, I don't know what Kwanzaa is, but
Well,
you
some
know
sort
what?
of
If you
holiday.
celebrate it, go for it.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
any
it's
other
fine.
holiday. Leave people alone. Just wish them
Agreed.
a happy holiday season, whatever they celebrate. I mean, it's
Well,
kind of messed up if people don't celebrate at all, but what are you gonna do? You can't change everything. Just give people a break. Not everybody
think
wants to
that
hear your Merry Christmas.
I know. Well, people get offended, they feel threatened, like anything's ever gonna happen to the Christian holidays. It would be highly unlikely, okay? And look, if you have have your religion, but it's okay if other people don't have it. It's fine. We don't all have to be the same. Everybody can have their own thing. Yeah. I
And I
agree.
will say Merry Christmas if I know that's what you celebrate. Or if you
Yeah.
say it to me, I'm going to say Merry Christmas to you too.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
I'm also going to say Happy Hanukkah to somebody if I know that's what they
Yeah.
celebrate. But a lot of people you don't know. You don't
Right.
know what they celebrate. So
Yeah.
just be
I
nice.
think it's
God,
nice to cover all the holidays, enjoy the season or something. Yeah.
there's
Well,
no,
that's what I was thinking. What I really don't like or what I hate or whatever about the holiday season is the way everything's all fractured. Everybody has these crazy opinions. It's a national obsession, but in different ways. Everybody has a different opinion about it. And everybody's so deep in their opinion. Like the people that want to keep Christ in Christmas and all these things. I read something that Christ wasn't born on Christmas. They switched it
yeah.
because yeah. So okay, like so why do you know it's not hurting anybody. It's nobody's, there's no reason like the way that people just get so dead center and it's just ridiculous, okay? And the debate and this and that and then people that like you just can't escape all this argument about it. Like, you hear about it, and it's disruptive to our mental state. What, like, let's just be chill about it. Like, why do we have to all argue about what Christmas is or whatever, or the holiday season? Can't we just, in the words of what's his name, can't we all just get along?
What was
Who
his
said that?
name?
What was his name?
Rodney King.
Rodney King.
Was
Yeah.
that his name?
Can't we all just, yes. Can't we all just get along? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess the answer is no, but I mean, why don't we
I
try?
know, but let people believe what they believe, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I I don't believe a lot of things people believe, but
No, but
do what
leave
you
him
gotta do.
alone.
Whatever
Exactly.
makes you happy, whatever fills that need in you, do it. You know, I'm not doing it
Yeah.
because I just don't want to. I'm not trying to go. I am not try. You know what? I am too lazy to be religious, honestly. That's what it
It
comes
does
down to.
definitely does require a lot of commitment for sure. Yeah.
And
There's a lot
you
going
know
on there.
what? I know I've really gone on about religion, but I do admire people. I think it's nice that they believe in something. I
Yeah.
just don't, you know?
Right. Well, you know what? Again, anybody has the right to their things. It's when they proselytize and try to force you into their
Right.
thing. Why are you doing this?
Exactly.
Leave us alone. Why do they feel like they have to convert other people? I don't understand. Let's just agree to disagree on that, or we're not even disagreeing. We're just like being our own thing.
Yes, I agree.
People just can't stop that. But I just want to say, I will close by saying, well, I will say two things. The red and green, everything is so annoying. Like, I think it would be nice if Christmas would expand its colors. And now I can't use red and green. If I put something on Canva, I'll make something about my books. I can never mix red and green because that's only Christmas, right? Yeah, it would be great if there were more colors than red and green. Once in a while, there's white thrown in, but it's mostly red and green. And it's like,
I
okay,
Every once in a while, you see people decorating their house in a different color, and I like that.
yeah.
I like that
I
they
like it too.
yeah.
Then I read something where people didn't like that, but I think it's nice to branch out.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's just a color, you
I
know?
want to get the purple lights on my house, like the things that make your house color, purple. I would like that all the time. When I
You
get
can
my act
do
together
that.
with, I know I can do that, but I have a lot of things to do before I do that. I have a lot of
Yeah.
getting together to do. So, but that would be something I would really love because I love purple. So, and I think that could be fun. I took a picture of a house that had that outside. It was all the different colors, the lights, and I really enjoyed that. But will I do it?
Yeah.
It's not going to be anytime soon.
My son's house, they
Um,
have a purple light outside, which
oh,
I thought
that's
was
nice.
nice. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. I admire that. So I will just say this thing, and might make people a little ired. The murder of the trees. Come on. I read The Secret Life of Trees, like part of it. And when I realized they have families, and like when one gets chopped down to the stump, the other trees around will like leak the sap onto it to keep it alive because that's their relative. Okay. Why do we have to have real Christmas trees? Why are we murdering something for the sake of a holiday? And especially the ritual of the Rockefeller Center they go and they pick out a tree that has lived so many years to get that big, right? And just chop it down. It's a sacrifice. Like, why do they have to do that? So I feel really bad for the trees. And I stopped having, like, I actually wrote about this in Lunar Rising, a whole thing about the tree stuff the year I realized it and everything. It's kind of funny, I think, in a very dark way, dark humor way. I have a whole thing about the Christmas tree, like everybody admiring it. And then I wrote, too bad it was dying, like, cause it's like the last, and it's going to get tossed to the curb. Like that's this poor tree. That's how it
Yeah.
dies. And, it's pretty funny scene. So I'll stand by that. You can get Lunar Rising for $5.99 on Kindle.
I did not.
And I do think it's funny. But anyway, am I getting knocked off again? It says
Where'd you
trying to
go?
reconnect. Are you there? No. Well, I don't know if I'm recording. Am I? I don't think I am.
I know. Do I hang in there,
Jesus.
guys? I
Literally.
don't know if you can hear me.
Hmm.
Huh. I don't know, Sloan. Can you hear me? I'm gonna leave and come back. Hi.
I reloaded it again. I don't know what happened. I guess something's wrong with my internet, which is really messed up because I pay for the most expensive internet.
Yeah,
So I'm not thrilled, let me tell you. But anyway, we'll wrap it up, I guess. And so where are my quotes? You got any quotes?
I too.
All
Look
right.
at me. I wrote that shit down. God damn it.
What?
I did it again.
Well, that's okay. Wait a minute. I just have a couple of cute little riddles that I found. I think I found them on the Shutterfly site, so I'll give them credit. Why was a snowman looking through carrots?
I don't know.
He was picking his nose.
Okay, that's cute.
What do you call an elf that sings?
I don't know.
A rapper, but it's Rapper.
All
Get
right.
it?
Don't
You
love
don't like
that
that?
one. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was. I think you have to read it. Why doesn't Santa use social media?
I don't know.
He's already following everyone, which is so creepy.
Okay. It is a little creepy.
Okay, let's see. Why did the ornament go to school?
I don't know.
It wanted to be a little brighter. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa?
Without cursing, I don't know.
A rebel without a clause.
What?
Why did Santa go to therapy?
I don't know.
He had low elf-esteem.
Is
What's Santa's favorite type of music?
rap music?
Yeah, WRAP. There you go. All right.
I got
I
one.
just had to do.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
They
What do you
remind me of the jokes that are on, the popsicle sticks.
Yes, they are those kind of jokes. Yeah. I thought they were cute.
They are cute.
Yeah. All right. You want to go ahead?
This one is by Victor Borge or Borg. I'm not sure.
I saw this one. Yeah. Go ahead.
You did.
Of course.
You know I like this one.
Yeah.
Santa Claus has the right idea. Visit people only once a year. Love it. This one is Jimmy Kimmel, also mean.
I think
Did you see that one?
I have this one down. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I have
No, go
another
ahead.
one. Are you sure?
I'm not sure it was the same one.
Is it mean?
No.
Okay,
Go ahead.
then
Go
there you
ahead.
go. Of course, Santa is dead. You force a guy to eat 1 billion cookies in one night. What do you think is going to happen?
Boy, that's funny.
And one more by Unknown. Whether you're offended by me saying Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas, take comfort in knowing I don't really mean either.
Wow.
Happy
That's a
Holidays,
good one.
everybody.
I like that. Okay. So I had two funny ones and then two sort of heartening ones. So Jimmy Kimmel again. It's that special time of year when your whole family gathers together in one place to look at their cell phones.
I saw that one too. I
Yeah.
like that one too.
And then Jimmy Fallon, we have the
Jimmy.
late night people, said, "Thank you, stockings, for being a long, flammable piece of fabric people like to hang over a roaring fireplace."
He does have a point.
He does have a point. We had a fire here once with the wreath, as you know.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay, now I have a couple of ones that are a little uplifting because, that people do get depressed during the holidays. So here is one, because the holidays can make you feel small, but remember you have great value and potential, and you can achieve what you want. And so here is a quote from Rumi, who I love. "You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop."
Oh, that's
love
very
that.
sweet.
And then I have one more. Because we feel challenged, we get upset when we reach obstacles. But this is one to show you that challenges can make you stronger. And this is from Henry Ford. And he said, "When everything seems to be going against you, remember that airplanes take off against the wind, not with it."
Oh,
See?
like it.
I like it too. So, all right.
Wait,
there you go.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay, ma'am.
It's all fun and games to talk about all this stuff. But like you said, there are people who have a very hard time during the holidays for various reasons. If you know of those people, they're your friends, they're your family, check on them, be kind to people. You don't know what's happening in their world. So just,
That's
you
true.
know,
Very
be
good
nice
advice.
over the holidays. Be nice always.
Yeah, it's if people have some prone to depression, or if they've had, grief, tragedy, the holidays are very triggering.
Yes. So check in on them, do something nice for them, make sure they're okay.
That's very nice. Yeah, like don't try to
See?
force them out somewhere, but check on them. You
I'm
are
not
nice.
always mean.
No, you're not.
No, for the most part, I'm usually nice.
You are. You're very nice. And when you're mean, it's usually somebody deserves it.
Yeah, but then I go really mean.
Well, gotta go hard or go home.
I do.
Yeah.
So the
So
lesson is don't make me mad, people.
that's right. All right, everybody. Adieu.
Bye.